Hey guys, it is Michael from StevensvilleGamers, and welcome to a game that I've been meaning to play for a while, but I haven't gotten around to it for the channel. It is Doki Doki Literature Club. I know exactly what I'm getting into. I've seen all of the memes, all of the jokes, all of the goofs and the gaffes that go along with this game, that are very disturbing. So this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals from suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please go to that website. So please take care of yourself, and if you're any of that, don't do it. Don't watch. Alrighty, so I have not played it, so let's go ahead and get a new game. Enter my name. My name is Michael. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to the attention she is drawing to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting. But she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Oh, that's mean. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha ha ha! I overslept again. Yes, you did, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Nah, you said that you were thinking of ignoring me. That's mean, Michael. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then oh, whoops, that's me. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have to be mean. I guess you don't have to... What? I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Hee. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Michael, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? I told you already. Wait, I keep getting the voices mixed up. I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Aw, that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I am perfectly content just getting by on the average, while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't get to learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die if the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. I don't know what a NEET is. You trust me, right? Don't make me wish I could learn how to read. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Well, at least you promised to try a little. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Oh, now we're at school. School day is as ordinary, the school day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. After I pack my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice. I'll start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. Looking around, I realized that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Why did Sayori turn into Mickey Mouse? I didn't mean that to happen. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement. So I thought, you know... You know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. No, me. Sayori is the vice president. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Now, not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help us start a new club. Since it was the first one to show interest, since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning that she had planned this out all along. Let out alongside. Oh god. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! Let us go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third year's classes and activities. Sayori is full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, this is the new member is here. I told you to not call me the new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori is always saying nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Michael. I don't have that many girl voices. Oh, Michael. Ah, Michael. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club. It's full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name apparently is Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear. Oh, quietly. Oops. Then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears to be comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. Ah, and it sounds like you... Oh, and it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? What's her voice? That's right. I don't... What? That's right. It's great to see you again, Michael. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica is probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile so gently at me feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Michael. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it has been widened so that there is more space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Alright, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. Suck shot! I had no idea you... I still don't know what Monica's voice is going to be. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get the icing on her face. I turn the cupcakes around in my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice she's sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made you for them or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for, you know, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri turns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set? Oh wait, that's me. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gives us permission. After all, it doesn't hurt. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy the tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined in the club yet, and Sayori seemed to be really happy here, so... okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the other major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate team last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publictivity and how to prepare events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make it something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I am fulfilling that dream. Monica is really a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't many more people here yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting all of their effort into something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work and convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted to have the idea of a new member joining. Though I don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Michael, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, I can't read. Considering how little I've read this past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that question. Manga. I mutter quietly, half to myself, half joking, or mutter to myself quietly, half joking. Natsuki suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Me too, Yuri, in actual real life. I actually have Lord of the Rings on my desk. Because I'm reading the books, because I've seen the movie. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds the comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements are usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't expect that, Yuri. Really? Really? I wouldn't expect that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, even if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club. Looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give it back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Yuri slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I am not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Yeah. Well, sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. I'm not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess same for you, Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. Why did I give Sayori such a high voice? We all stood silent for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Yes? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. It's a big word. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, it'll help us get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Michael? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back on the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four go stare at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought, humph. Michael, I am defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I will join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes lighten up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me and jumps up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Michael, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. I can really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills, or can I? Oops. I already feel anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Michael, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home anymore because she's always staying after school for clubs. Sure. Excuse me, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna end it off here. This is cool. I like this game. It's cute. I kind of know what happens. I know the memes and the jokes and stuff, but I don't actually know the details of the game. So I want to play the game for myself and for you guys, because hopefully you guys enjoy me playing it. I know it's a little bit late as well, but if you guys did enjoy and you want me to keep doing this, leave a like and a comment. telling me that I should continue to do this. Also, while you're down there, make sure you check out all the links that are down in the description below, because all of that is social media and also merch. So if you haven't gotten your merch yet, you should go do that. It's pretty cool. It's through Redbubble. But other than that, make sure you guys keep the audio spirit with you, because Michael from StevensvilleGamers is going to be signing off now. So 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah. Bye!